The hardest thing about dating someone of the opposite sex is actually learning that they have a completely different brain to yours, and what they look for in a person is a lot different to what you look for in a person. So no wonder it feels like women are very confusing creatures, and that you constantly have to work for their affection because, well, essentially, that's what you have to do, and she's going to be doing the exact same for you because remember, she doesn't have a guy brain. So to help you with women's attraction, let's talk about the things that makes a lady crave a guy. So of course, let's address it. Every lady is completely different, but there are a lot of very basic kind of things that lots of women do crave for when it comes to the attraction of a guy. Let's dive in. The first thing is that he is romantic. And I get it because you guys don't understand romance. Why buy a girl flowers when flowers just die? They go in the bin, it's completely pointless. I get it, it doesn't seem like a worthwhile investment, but what you have to understand is that she uses romance to feel loved and to feel appreciated. She wants someone to value her for her uniqueness, and that goes by those little tiny things. The little things mean the most. And of course, flowers don't always cut it, so I'm telling you to get a head start in your relationship and go out there and read The 5 Love Languages by Dr. Gary Chapman, and the link of the book is in the description bar below, so go check that out. Because as soon as you understand those love languages, you can test them out on your girl to see which one matches hers. And then that book is going to give you many ideas of little tiny romantic gestures that you can do. And this is going to make her become crazy over you because it shows you have taken the time out of your masculine brain to show your softer side to tell her that she feels loved. The second thing is his responsibility. Relationships in today's society are very much 50-50. A woman wants to date someone that picks up after himself, who can literally just live his own life and take care of himself. She doesn't want to have to do all the housework. She doesn't want to have to look after the kids. And a lot of couples today don't even talk about having children or even getting married. So the lady wants to date someone that is responsible and willing to live his own life so that she doesn't have to have any more stress, because why would a woman want to go out, work so many hours a day to come back and then clean up after a guy? You wouldn't want to do the same, so why would you expect her to do that? So the easiest way is to show that you have responsibility towards so many things in your life. You can subtly bring these into conversations and talk about the commitments that you have on a daily basis. It could even be something as simple as your hobby, that you will not give it up. You go to regular sporting events, and that means that you can't always go on a date with the lady on the day when your team is playing. That is just a little bit of responsibility, and it lets her know that just because you are in a relationship doesn't mean you will drop everything for her. And this bit of independence is exactly the thing that a woman absolutely craves. Number 3, he has a great sense of humour. Women want to be with people that make life fun, so if you can show a lady that you are a great person to hang out with and that you have a great sense of humour, you can both make each other laugh all the time. This upbeat personality means that you guys are literally against the world, ready to take on anything. Because if you are planning on spending the rest of your life with someone, you want to make sure that you guys actually get along and have fun along the way, of course. He is genuine and honest. Honesty is something that women love to see in a guy, and this means he is able to open up and say that he's having a bad month at work. He's able to talk about his emotions or just says, "I'm not feeling great, this is what I need from you." Even if that is, "I don't feel good, I'm going to go in the man cave for like 2 hours." That's totally cool, because honesty means the relationship is going somewhere. Let's talk about being genuine. If you can confidently be yourself, you won't change to impress a lady, you are just uniquely you, with your scars, with your wounds, with those cringy hobbies, whatever embarrassing thing that you get up to, a woman is going to appreciate this a lot. She would much rather date a guy that is genuine in himself than someone that puts up a front. So, this means you do not have to be embarrassed about the little things that you probably do feel a little bit cringy about. So what? You don't drive a fancy car. A woman would love you more and crave you more if you were genuine with the things you did every day. Because you can have a fancy car and drive it, but if you have a fake personality, she's not going to crave you. Unless she's a gold digger. But never go after gold diggers, because that's always going to end in tears. He is driven. Women more than ever right now are willing to have their own careers. They want to build their own side hustles. They want to have amazing, stable futures, and they are not dependent on guys anymore. So they want this for you. They understand what it takes to be successful. So she's going to appreciate this in you. And it goes back to lady and caveman thinking, where we want to be with someone that is able to have survivability, who is very brave, fights off buffaloes, and can make things work despite the bad hand that they were dealt. So having ambition in your life to do great things, whether that is to have 3 job promotions in 2 years, to move to Thailand, to invest in another business, or to help out a large charity, something that you are passionate to do, whether it's a career or a personal goal, is something a lady craves to see in a guy. And it keeps that relationship spark going, because if she can see that he is committed and he is passionate to something, there is the sense that she is going to receive that same type of passion in the relationship. He is empathetic. What specifically a lady will crave is a man that has emotional intelligence. He's not able to hold back on things in case it hurts someone, and he is able to offer advice and stand up for what he believes in rather than just lying and keeping things on the DL. This also means that if she is having a bad day, she wants the guy to be able to pick up on it. It doesn't want to be a situation where he just offers lots of solving of the problem and says, hey, you should do this, or I told you to do this yesterday, there's no point getting upset today. She wants to feel seen, heard, and appreciated, and having someone that is highly empathetic is going to do just this. He has stability. Stability comes in so many different forms. Obviously, years ago, it would have been the whole financial thing because women just couldn't get jobs. So don't just think about money, think outside the box. So a woman wants to see that you are stable in so many levels of your life. So this is going to be your career. Are you constantly leaving jobs, walking out of jobs, getting fired? Because if you are, it's not very attractive. She wants to know that you have stable income so that 1, obviously you can buy her gifts, but 2, she's not having to push you along in the relationship and cover your rent and your car insurance, despite her doing the same for her too. But this also goes on to your hobbies. Do you actually engage in regular, stable self-care? Do you know how to de-stress? Do you have a set morning and evening routine? Or maybe you choose to fast on Sundays, or you don't eat carbs. These are all different types of stability ethics that you can show off to her, which is going to make her crave you. He is confident. So let's talk about confidence versus arrogance. If you are the type of guy that is uniquely yourself, you are okay to say what you want to say, obviously not offending people, this is confidence. But arrogance is when people feel like you are a little bit of a sleazeball, a little bit slimy, people don't really want to be chatting to you because all you do is just hammer your fists on your chest and talk about the latest job promotion that you had. A woman wants to date a confident guy. Now, confidence, believe it or not, is you showing up saying, hey, I collect stamps, I have done since I was 12, it's a little bit embarrassing, but you know what, I absolutely love it. And despite what you think, this is very attractive because you are being confident. You are standing up and being you. You aren't being this person that talks about never being sad, never being angry, and not having any fears. You are just like, hey, this is me, like it or lump it. He is domesticated. Yes, I had to say this one, not from a personal aspect, from all of the girls that I've spoken to and all of the research that has gone into this video. Like I mentioned before, women are no longer stuck in the 1950s time frame. They are able to discover the world, to go out there on adventures and figure out who they want to be and to inspire other people. So a woman does not have time to pick up your socks off the bedroom floor, okay? She does not have time to cook you lots of different snacks when you come home from work. You need to be picking up your share of stuff. And the mindset of women today is so different because back then it was predominantly you were a baby making machine and then you catered to the house and you served the husband. However, now if women are not choosing to have children or they're happy to have people to come in and look after the children, like nannies and things like that, it means she's expecting you to do just as much housework. If you get a house together, it should be 50-50. It's not a case where we give you a golden star every time you load up the dishwasher. We aren't going to give you a standing ovation and a round of applause every time you remember to flush the toilet. It's a case of, dude, you live here too, pick up your own stuff, otherwise you're out. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of today's video, but if you want to go ahead and binge some more content, feel free. However, if you do want to up-level your mindset and also your skill set when it comes to psychology and relationships, there are so many books down below in the description bar that I have personally read and I absolutely love them. And also a percentage of that sale actually comes back to the channel as a way to say thanks for us putting out content every single day. Another way that you can say a huge thanks to me and everyone else on the channel is signing up to our super fan membership. It's a monthly subscription service where you get access to exclusive things that no one else does, and of course you get your name rolling up at the end of every single video. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.